let's continue playing Endless Space. When we last left off, we were at war. And also trying to prevent another war with, which is going to be very nearly imminent against the Sherendyn as well. Because they did send the fleet over, and they're going to threaten these two systems. It would have been so much easier if we'd have taken this. Even if we were defending from two directions, it still would have... Hooray, my phone's going off. Yes. It would have been from two directions, but it would have been able to focus on one point. But overall, that's a future concern. For now, we have some good things happening. For example, we have the Hecker system almost under our control. I don't think they can do anything to us up there, so I'm going to have to continue on with that. Actually debating moving those over. Can I actually retrofit them? No, it's too much to retrofit them. I might have to scrap those two ships, but it depends how fast Gatry can actually start building its own ones. Which, looking at that, is going to take it forever. Oh well. Not to worry. But this will be resourcing itself out shortly. Rotanev is okay. Yeah, everything's good. Moving on. Yay, minute and a half of rambling. That's a good way to start a video. Now I'm actually going to send these ships down rather than send out to support the Hecker system, because I don't think we have too much to worry about on that front. It's going to be down here, or possibly one of these two. We do not want to fight multiple battles at once, as I've said before, but... Alright, I think we should send you out on exploration for a bit. I need to find out where things are. There's another enemy fleet coming in. The other advantage of this is, of course, that they now can't pick this fleet off and just destroy it. Unless, of course, there's something there which can destroy it, of course, in which case, meh. That's fine, but that's something we'll have to live with. 3 turns to our futuristic game theory, and I think, actually, I'm going to refocus the research slightly because I need to think about this a little. Going to go advanced simulations for additional tonnage, focused plasma. So that'll be ship 4 and 5 once those are built. We need them upgraded now. Beyond that, we do need adaptive colonies. That's something we do need. There's always the camouflage. Offensive retreat, no. Although that is probably something we need to think about getting. Beyond that, I'm not sure what we need. Quantum communications probably gives us enough command points so we can start then massively upgrading the size of our fleets. Because we have plenty of ship types available to us, I believe. Or 2 at the very least for now. Beyond that, colonize asteroid, barren transformation, and then possibly going for the orbital counseling, because that'll give us our expansion disapproval drop. We've then got advanced warp advanced warp thingy-majiggies, which gives us additional movement. Oh, actually no. No. What am I thinking? We need these as well. Oh, we might need those more than anything else. That's an additional factory type thing. It's a little tricky. I'll probably reshuffle that around by the next video because I don't think we're going to get down to the bottom of this video, but oh well. Sowers is suspicious of us. Lenik has built colonial rights, which it's now getting the benefits of. Hooray! Hardened framing and whatever, so they'll be able to build their own sort of vessels fairly shortly. More ships have been built. So, how's our money doing? We're losing 4 a turn, but that's manageable, really. Right, ship. And here comes an attack. So let's just go sabotage, engineering. I doubt we have too much. We don't have anything to worry about here, actually, other than just getting more experience points for our leader. Who does, now level 13. So we're going to take some options here, I think. We'll take the experience points on the fleet, because I believe that's every battle they get an additional half experience point now. Yeah, so currently, as you can see, they've got experience levels for each of these ships. This fleet needs upgrading if we can manage it, but that's a way off. So, we found the Mentis system. And over here, we found the Galtor system, which has tunnel slip gates. So we've still got quite a lot to go here. Also, something is allowing us to have our FIDs back, which is awesome. You head to the Banny system for now. You stay there. Right, beyond that, I think everything is fine. I really don't want to build Reliance at the moment, to be honest, because I don't... It's a mistake to build them. We should concentrate on the destroyers. It's a bit of a shame, but... Oh, maybe I do go and build it. I don't know. I don't know. We have enough happiness once we got the colonial rights up to go and try the hydrogen gas giant for a lot of money, but a lot of unhappiness. That's probably not going to fully balance out. Still, we'll get that done. That gives us additional 1. I don't think food's a massive issue on this system, to be honest. Still, we'll build it. If we need to rapidly militarize Rotanev again, we can do. But I'm thinking down here is going to be a bit more of an important battlefield shortly. We've got them on the ropes and have had them on the ropes for quite a while. And then we're actually draining their productivity by taking their planets. Okay, Mundus now has additional happiness, so hopefully they're... Yeah, there we go. Once colonial rights is in, that should be sorted. And that system is back onto mass expansion. Right, continue movement. No, disband that. So now we've got 884 fleet strength in that hangar, and we got a bit more in there. And no, we're not going to build any more Reliant ships. Don't need any food production here. I suppose, though, building more Reliance is always a good idea if we got nothing better to do. Let's have a look at our happiness chart. Upgrade that back to 30%, gives us a plus 47. Which I think we need, because that'll allow us to retrofit things. Let's go long range on this one. I want to see where... They've probably got every system back there, but at most that's 6 we've got to conquer. But once Heka becomes ours next turn, they will be on the ropes. Turn. Right, you get more ships. The Ucta system is not building anything anymore. Don't know quite what it was doing, actually. We now have 4 titanium again. They've offered a ceasefire. And the Sherendyns have declared war. Well, that wasn't synchronized at all. Right, so now we've got the Academy boost, so we can have additional heroes. Nis has finished building those, so it's going to build more Vindicators, because we're about to lose a few, I think. That's another wave. The Ucta system has indeed built its little food production boost. And I think now we need some ships. There we go. Meanwhile, Heka's on strike. Where is the Heka system, actually? Oh, no, that's the one we just took. Yeah, of course it is. This needs to think about what it's doing quite a lot, but let's get that and that. Let's then go magnetic field generators, science. Okay, it's a reasonable system, actually, and it already has some happiness boosting stuff on it anyway. Now, they did say peace. I'm not going to accept that. We need to crush them now. If I accept this, they're going to give the many system, which isn't a bad choice, to be completely honest. It's how long that forces me to accept it. And whether I can afford to have this fleet go and do its own thing while I'm over here. This is a little tricky now, decision-wise, because they are going to have mass numbers of fleets. It's whether I can put a fleet up that's going to threaten them. At this stage, I'm not sure I can do that. I can for the moment, though. Bring up 2 of those. Shuffle them across. Disband into the hangar. That gives me a fleet of 2,000. If I create that fleet... change the leader to you... Oh, this is quite tricky now. Because if I change the leader, obviously I lose all of my mass bonuses for this fleet. Which is about the same strength, actually. That one's slightly stronger, obviously, with leader bonuses. This will hit 3,000. And I think 3,000... If they've got fleet strengths of 3,000, I'd be very surprised. Normally what happens, and the reason we're so down on the... things, is the AIs tend to build lots of optimized fleets, but I'm so far ahead in tech, in terms of weapon tech, certainly, that their fleets are their best fleet they can make is probably only around 1,000, maybe 1,500. They tend not to want to fight anything that is clearly superior. Tricky. Right, well, enough debating on that. We're going to keep going. It might be a mistake, but that's how we're going to do it. We're going to reject this proposed ceasefire. Meanwhile, we are finding more things. So that system has been found. It's Ice 10. Oh, Hydromeal. That'd be a useful thing to have, actually, because I think that would give us... Do we have any Hydromeal, actually? No, I don't think we've got any Hydromeal. So that's what's happened. You were hoarding it all. We don't like that. Blockade that system. End turn. Let's see what happens. They might go for the Banny system instead, but... The important thing now is I need to generate a 3rd fleet, and Lonica has now finished whatever it was building. Unsurprisingly, as we're now at war with them, they now hate us. Well, that's surprising. Alright, let's go with exploitation here. And what's this system actually need, mostly? Probably production. It's a bit clutching at straws to have a single thing there, but... Hey, you never know, that might be the difference. Right, so that's another Vindicator Destroyer fleet. Next I'm going to send up... Going to create you. Send you over to the Banny system. Disband there. Okay, everything looks manageable, kind of. Maybe. I might have to convert... Oh, done it. What? You built missionaries a while back. Oops. Disband, we only got one of these. Yeah, so that was a bit silly of me. I've had these for a while and not making use of them. Which is far from optimal play. So we'll take those two systems. They're probably fairly worthless. That one definitely... No, I don't know. It's a science world. Not going to complain at science worlds, really. It does need that to work, unfortunately. Sustainable farms, isotopes, public, happy. That. It will never get that built at all, but... Okay, the Abella, and then the last one, which I assume is probably the one they've been focusing on mostly. How much do we need for a 3rd hero? 200. And it's pilot versus adventurer. Now, I quite like some of the later adventurer abilities, but the early ones are rubbish. And no, I've got 5 administrative leaders. I don't like having this many. A corporate one I can do things with, as you can see with a tech seeker, but we're going to have to take you as a pilot and just put you on one of these fleets to strengthen it. Preferably this one. So if I go there, I can actually do it next turn. And I might need it by next turn. Advanced Simulations is built. Right, now... Yes, come on, resolve a turn. Now I need you. Oh, done it, I'm short. Why am I short? Because it didn't balance it correctly, however it was doing it. Oh well. 13 then. Advanced simulations, though, is done. Now that you've got that, we can go for more happiness, but I think probably veteran free is the best way to go here. Right, Aries now doing money conversion. You're going to send your Vindicator, create, head over to there. And disband. Alright, so we have fleets on the build. Rotanev, you've got a Reliant built, which is worth 500 by itself. It's not a weak ship, it's just 523 versus 2 of the current ships we got. Yeah, you're going to have to retreat. But you do have a fleet of 1,000 sitting there. Yeah, you have a fleet of 1,000. Well, 1,200. But that's something we're going to have to think about. Because I'm not sure then that this is going to be strong enough if we keep it there. Alright, that's the Reliant that's just gone through the wormhole. Oh well. Fleet upgrade. Reliant needs to be upgraded. Now, the effect is less for the Reliant because obviously I can only have one of these, but an additional 25 tonnage you can always make use of. The invasion ships, additional tonnage, and can actually give them some weapons. Actually, is that 20% tonnage or 25? It's 25. Well, that's done. So even more kinetics, and a couple of fusion torpedoes. Vindicators, modify. Also upgrade, so it's now got even more torpedoes. And that's going to cause mass load of upgrades. 27 ships have now been upgraded in the queues. Right. Let's get this fleet sorted. So hopefully, somewhere in the region of 12 turns. Okay. That's a problem. Create fleet. Engage Sherendyns. Sabotage. They're going to retreat, obviously, but... Sabotage, medium, medium. I shouldn't have put them all into that, because now I can't actually get rid of it. Alright, that's a problem. I didn't think about that one a little. So the Bani is still blockading us there, technically, and I've got no ships that can actually go and interfere with that. And actually, you might be able to get there next turn, but since we don't have the resources, you can't actually build it. Right, that's slightly annoying. I've messed up a bit with that. Yeah, I've messed up a bit with that. Oh well. Yeah, we need more Vindicator ships up here. That's a certainty. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. We could do with that being done a little quicker, really, but whatever we can do at the moment. Right, that's a lava world. Hooray for the lava system. You're going to exploit for food because that's the only way we can get that working initially. Isotopes. Happiness, 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 happiness stuff. That one might actually be able to do something in the future. It's possible. Bunda system does have its own hexaferrum, so it can do its own thing. However, it is preventing us from getting our FIDS monopoly. Can't engage a fleet with that. I could technically engage here with a weakened ship. We're going adaptive strategy. Let's just see how this goes. These two ships won't be able to hurt each other, but meh. Yeah, that was our fault, really. I shouldn't really have tried that. And as it turns out, their ships can damage us. Hooray. Alright, end turn. So the Hacker system now has a fleet around it, which you're going to have to think about. How big is the fleet that's around there? Only the 300-ish fleet. Yeah, I figured they'd move on from it. Yeah, this is our titanium back. They are not moving towards us at the moment. Let's go for a barrier. It only really just provides an armor boost and additional HP based on the armor. Well, it's a defensive skill. I don't need to worry about getting damage at all, really, but at least this will mean it can start actually building Vindicators. Right, awesome. So, Janus now, 2,000 fleet there. If we can get this one built by the time we get that hero turning up, or rather we have the money to get that hero turning up, that will sort things. Also, Rensang Monopoly might have changed something. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're going to keep it there just so we get the plus 96 gold, apparently. Sometimes mathematics in this game throws me off massively, but... And we'll keep you there. In fact, I might be able to sneak a Vindicator up there next. I doubt it's going to work. The happiness boost should make it somewhat productive, but I don't think it's going to be quick enough. We can have a look, certainly. It's certainly not going to beat a fleet of 1,000, but it should at least prevent the 300s from slipping through and getting destroyed. So why am I letting them slip through, actually? Oh, here we go. The fleets have arrived. That's another scout that's turned up there, actually. Alright, well now the Reliance has turned up. I think it's a 1,000 strength attack. Come on, him. Alright, they retreat. Right, that gives us back our Rensang Monopoly. Next, I think I'm going to merge those into a 2,000. And I'm going to blockade this system as well now. So the sellers have arrived there. We now have a Vindicator 4. So we can throw them around. Oh well, their retreat worked. Huzzah for them. Now we're not going to connect that up just yet because obviously it'll get picked off by this fleet, even though our ship is now superior. In fact, actually, all of our superior ships are about to be replaced because of stuff and things and moonbeams, but also because it's got to the point now where we're about to upgrade for plasma weaponry. This has absolutely no production on this system, seemingly. I'll take that. And nothing we can really do, is there? I suppose you might as well build some Vindicators, but I doubt you're going to be able to make much use of them. You might as well stay there for the moment, so you're on wait. And you're on waiting as well for the moment. End turn. Focused plasma missiles are now done. And here comes the first attack wave. Come on, have we got enough money for the hero? Yes, we do. Higher. Right, next we're going to assign him to the fleet at Janus. Next we're going to level him up. Right, we need a fence and we need... let's see. We got a fence again. So now we do a lot more damage with our weapons in this system. He should now have a stronger fleet. Is it strong enough, though, is the question. Well, certainly the fleet that's coming along here is going to be massively strong. That's 2 points, 750. So, and yeah, we're now 5th strongest again. You've turned up there with a fleet which is actually a problem. You, on the NIST system, have actually built another Vindicator. Why have you built a Vindicator? Oh, because I was silly and didn't check what we were actually doing. Right, money conversion. Right, head over there. Yeah, we do not need to build them that far back, but if we can go and do that, that's what we will do. Right, now that we've got upgraded missiles, we need to upgrade all of our ships again. Something tools, isotoping, yep, 1-on-1, that's fine. And now we have Reliant Freeze, for no other reason than Reliant Freeze. And I suppose now we can build Reliance on... I suppose we now do have a sort of reason to build Reliance on Bani, for example, because it's just blockading it. And now that this is blockaded as well, it can't actually build them. So maybe there is some relevance to that. Right, what we're going to do here is we're going to put this fleet there. So we've got a backup in case it goes wrong. The fleet strength is 2685. They should retreat because I'm nearly double theirs. Go engineering, adaptive strategy. We're going to defend and then we're going to strike. So they might just go retreat. As it turns out they didn't. We lost 4 Vindicator ships, but overall I can accept the losses. Right, so what we do is we disband this. We then go and set our 4 best ships, or 4 best points worth of ships, actually I should say. Level 2, level 2. We'll do that way around, actually. Merge them together. Yay, we have a 2600 fleet again. And you've gained a couple of levels. So because of that, we can now go for Team Spirit, which gives us offense bonus and defense bonus. And I'm now going to take Assailant Free. So now our ship weapons do nearly 70% more damage. Which is not bad. The sowers have offered 2 for ceasefire this time. Yeah, we got them completely on the ropes. Which systems are they offering, actually? Gonus and Gultar. Plus the Menace system they've already... You see, that's tempting. That is tempting. Where's my counter offer button? Let's see. Yeah, that's heavily in their favour. Right, so the Gultar and the Gunnis system is what they offered. They don't want to give us the Yabella system because that's the best one. And that might be a bit more preferable. Unless I can take the Gunnis system off them instead. The reason I'm looking at this is because I want to base... If I was going to take it, I want to take these 2 or these 3. I won't get the 3, of course, but... Let's keep going with this for now. Seems a little silly, but that's how we'll do it. In the meantime, over to you. And what do you got? So you got the wits enhancement here, so we'll go there. So accept. The fighter system has now colonized this, and we're going to turn it into a... Alright, with barren increase. We get science increases on a barren world, so I suppose, unless there's something we urgently need. More money, actually, looking at that. Not the best option for that world, but hey, we'll go with it. Endothermic. We do have a tiny system in this area, so we'll go with that. And then we'll probably go on to gold. Producing a lot of gold, actually. So how many small worlds have we got here? 1 small. Double tiny. Okay. That's endothermic. There, and also unicolonial rights. Polaris has a tiny, so endothermic. You also do. This is going to really hurt our money production now, isn't it? +1. Well, it's still profitable, and things are now building things which will make them more valuable worlds in the future. So all that is fine. We're going to refuse. Next up, then. Yeah, next up, then, we wait. 3,000 we now got on that fleet. We're holding them off. We're winning the war up top, and we're about to create a fleet they're not going to be able to match down here. And once we have that fleet, with the backup things we've already got, there's a Vindicator 5. Three ships have already hit 1,300. Yeah, we're going to crush the northern areas, and in fact, that quantum, the next research topic we got going for us, might just push us over the top. You do have systems that will make use of that. In fact, you've got a few tiny systems that will make use of that, so that's where you go this time. Beyond that, go for uniform shielding. And put gold up third. It's dust, gold, it's the same difference really. Right, quantum communications are now... Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, maybe they're not online. I thought they were going to do something there. Oh well. Stuff and things have happened. We now have you still there. We have one turn away from conquering that. And yay, a new fleet has arrived. In fact, it's the same fleet, isn't it? I just haven't bothered dealing with it at all. And I'm not going to. We're going to conquer the many system. We now have quantum communications, so... What's our fleet cap now? 11. So now I can merge these two together, and now we have a much bigger fleet. Also, Vindicator 5 can turn up and join in. That should probably just do enough to tip the balance in our favour. Now, we want to colonise that for its stuff. Oh, they really hadn't set this up properly. Oh no, maybe they did. Colonial rights next. After that, we'll then go with fleets operating this system. Don't overly need that, I guess. And that produces a lot more food for us. Sustainable farms doesn't work on barrens, does it? No, it'll only work in the Arctic world, so that's fine. Right, next up then. To the Galtor system. We can see a number of things on various pathways. This might not actually have worked out for us, thinking about that. Moving the rest of the fleet. Another ship in reserve. Create. Merge. 1,600. And also, because that's now a size 4, compared to the size 7 we've already got, that is a complete fleet. Merge. Nearly 6,000 power. I think nearly 6,000 is enough to begin thinking about attack, so that's the next option we got. Attack. So, next time, this war is almost done. Plus or minus 1 or 2 potential issues that might still come up, because you have now enough fleet strength to challenge, if they can bind it. And I might send you to your doom. Oh well, no worries. Until next time then.